Hello, America. I decided to make this video for a purpose to awaken up these either property management owners or their CEO property managers and owners of businesses involving real estate. Now, I know by seeing and looking at the current situations with the rental fees and home buying of the state of Florida. But what happens is this: when you buy a property, you're not being told that that property is sitting on a flood zone, not being told that there's a danger to the property survivability in the case of a hurricane, in the case of a flood. You see, Florida sits on a sand shell base. It is unstable. I have seen the east coast of Florida and some of the buildings, tall buildings that are sitting next to the beach. Oh, they look nice out in the ocean and high towers. But you look down in the foundation of that building, you will find underground garages. You will find it was sitting unstable and on sand shell. Now, several buildings have been known to be decayed, corrupted in their iron frames, mold, and so forth. And these have been attended to, but nature is unpredictable. And I'm going to say this to many of you. Rental fees are way too high for common folk people, simple people, who make a living maybe 2 or 3 jobs per day and have only such an amount to pay their rent at a high cost and put food on the table for a family. Now, I'm not looking towards blending your heart, which is already hard as it is. And I guarantee you that one day you will face the same situation when you see homelessness on the streets, where you once went to a cafe, sit down, and have a cup of coffee. Now, I'm going to ask the government or the governor to place laws on these property managers where they upscale rental fees and home buying sales, which are way above the norm. You wish to bring down corporations and water parks on flood zones. You've had trouble with Walt Disney, I can see. But I'm going to say this to you. Is it more logical that you take care of your citizens in Florida than you would try to get corporate who have... Anyways, to make a long story short, it is illogical to see a citizen having to survive just to bring a rent which is above board and to place food on his family's table. That is why you have so much crime, so much murder in a state. And then you have people who protest and you do not listen. You're too enthused on getting the next vote. What if that vote never came? What if your election never came? I would certainly think and look to the future of your survivability as a politician when you have mistreated and not taken care of the citizens. Think of your own family. What if you were in a plain citizen's place? Think. Be well.